President Trump's new Middle East peace plan is making its way across the world and is winning praise and support from some parts of Europe. One America's Jack Posobiec sat down with Hungary's foreign minister to learn more.
We're very excited to have here for the first time on One America News the Foreign Minister of the Republic of Hungary. Thank you so much for sitting down with us here.
Thank you very much for the invitation. Happy to be here.
Now, I know that, of course, Hungary's been looking at this and highlighting it as an issue, as have members of the Trump administration. The Trump administration also recently rolled out their new Middle East peace plan, and I wondered if you had a chance to take a look at that and give some thoughts.
Sure, and even more than that, with Mr. Kushner we had a meeting as well. We have deeply analyzed the situation. What I can tell you is that the security situation in the Middle East does have a very serious and almost immediate impact on the security of the European continent, especially Central Europe, including Hungary. So for us really matters what's going to happen in the Middle East. And I have to tell you that some new impetus is needed, and that's why we welcomed the peace plan put forward by your president recently, because we see the former UN resolutions, we see the former European Union statements, we see decisions of international organizations which all failed basically. I mean no real impact has happened, no real forward progress has happened, and we think that a new impetus is needed. And the peace plan of your president is, I think, able to give this new impetus. And actually, we Hungarians are definitely not game changers in this issue, but we had three principal positions so far regarding the Middle East peace process, and the peace plan of the American president satisfies all three principles of ours. First is that we would like to come to a stable, long-lasting two-state solution through direct negotiations. The second is that we would like to see a balanced, fair approach towards Israel in the international organizations, which is unfortunately not always the case. And the third principle of ours is that the fight against terror must be continued and must be strengthened. And since all these three principles are being satisfied by this peace plan, we are happy that it has been put forward, and we hope that it will enjoy a wide-ranging support. Look, in the European Union, to be honest, not everybody was happy with that. And actually, some statements was about to be made about the peace plan, basically criticizing it. But we Hungarians made it very clear that that there's no unanimous support for such kind of a criticism. So we hope that that more and more European countries will sign up to the supporters list of this new impetus given to the Middle East peace process.
Understood. Now, I understand that you have a busy schedule today, but I did have one last question. Please. I'm told that you just came from the Museum of the Bible over here in Washington. Tell me, how did you like the Museum of the Bible?
Well, actually, I liked it first. Second, we have an exhibition there.
Really?
Yeah, because, you know, as I told you at the beginning, we have been a Christian country for 1,020 years. We have launched a strategy, a policy, which is called Hungary Helps. And through this program, we help the Christian communities of the Middle East and Africa to stay in their homes and not to be forced to leave. So we are rebuilding their torn down houses, we are rebuilding their torn down churches, we cover the operational costs of their hospitals, we build schools for them. And with this help, we have spent $50 million so far. But with this $50 million, since we have spent it directly, not through international organizations, but directly on the spot to the Christian communities, we have helped 70,000 Christians to stay in their homes or to return. This topic should be talked through honestly, openly, loudly. And with this exhibition, with which we showcase our activities in the Middle East, helping the Christian communities. We hope that we can contribute to this goal.
All right, and that's right here in Washington, D.C. Foreign Minister, thank you so much for taking time for sitting down with us here at One America News.
Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Want to see more videos like this? Click on the link below and subscribe to One America News on YouTube. And call your cable provider and kindly demand that One America News is added to your lineup. Call and subscribe today.